All right, before we begin, just let me go ahead and Jinx up here. Night the beast within. Let me show you all something.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh, that. Oh yeah, I think you post that in shit post.
Yep.
But Halloween.
Let's see.
But now
This weird ass thing.
Mariah.
Spill the tea. Who's the thief?
Busted! Bad news, Mariah Carey. The elves are striking this year. Elf revenge for putting us through holiday hell. Santa's helper quit. I'm conning all this so I can afford elf therapy.
That's my blush, elf boy.
Your lipstick? I'm
She's
taking
been
it. Christmas
she's starting
is
out.
canceled. No bells, no cheer, no glam. Bye, sweetie.
You can't.
Don't make me get
cancel
Santa baby on you,
Christmas.
ass.
Any last
Please, no.
words?
No.
Yeah.
There you. She's coming back.
No.
Yeah. So up here.
Now. Great.
Santa Mariah's coming to town.
So.
It's time.
So notice anything weird about this?
It's all AI. Yeah.
Strange.
Except Mariah. Yeah, the Mariah and the actor weren't, but yeah, it was AI shit. Hey, lazy dude, how's it going?
Hey.
Yeah, I think you didn't mean to show that you're talking to lazy dude.
Yeah. Anyways, let's begin, shall we? As per your request.
Oh.
Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
Yep.
I'll be very honest. Like,
Mhm.
like the whole like AI shown in this almost like thought. Wait, maybe it doesn't look like AI, but you have to like be really. You have to squint your eyes to tell.
No,
if it's AI.
I could tell. It was just Mariah and the other one on a blue screen.
Yep. It,
Okay, so she made her way to the first museum.
Yeah, the museum.
Okay. Alrighty. So, and you already talked to Oh, you're at the Neuschwanstein View All exhibit.
Yes.
Yeah, keep going. You can use the tour tape.
You are now standing in the king's bedroom. The theme of the bedroom is Tristan and Isolde, the tragic love story retold in Wagner's opera. The opera was given its first performance in Munich in 1865 and a 20-year-old Ludwig attended. This is probably the most elaborate and expensive bedroom ever created. It took 14 woodcarvers 4.5 years to create this room. It was this kind of extravagance that bankrupted the king. In the years before his death, he found it increasingly difficult to find money from any source.
What chapter are we on?
I believe we're on chapter. We're on chapter 5.
We're on chapter 4. No, chapter 4.
Okay, yeah, chapter 4. Jesus.
Okay.
So great. Now there's two tour guides. So
Okay, no, keep going. Yeah, you gotta remember, you gotta keep going through the tour.
This is
Are we
the
at the
king's living room.
museum?
The walls
Yeah,
are
there's one.
decorated with scenes from the Lohengrin saga.
Just one scene.
The king first saw Wagner's opera Lohengrin when he was 16, and it so affected him that he considered it a form of enlightenment. The tragedy of Lohengrin was his essential loneliness. This too was Ludwig's own fate. Ludwig withdrew more and more into his fantasy world of epic heroes and absolute monarchy, an ideal he was determined to create in his castles if he could not have it in his real life. He only wanted to be alone with his dreams, so much so that even his servants were kept at a distance and were not allowed to look at him.
What were you afraid they'd see?
oh shit.
Yep.
That's weird.
Yep,
The
keep
swan
going.
motif is featured throughout the castle, but it is particularly prominent in this room. Both the swan and the lily were symbols Ludwig associated with himself. They represented his ideals of majesty and purity. The painting behind the swan shows Lohengrin's arrival. This is a reproduction of the grotto from the Tannhäuser saga. In such places, Ludwig could pretend he was one of his beloved mythic heroes. As the grotto personifies, the castles were solitary playgrounds built for Ludwig alone. He believed the masses were too coarse to appreciate fine art, and he seldom entertained guests. In fact, Ludwig had a standing order that upon his death, the castles were to be destroyed. Fortunately, the estate was in such debt that the castles were opened for paying tours only weeks after Ludwig's death. They haven't closed since. It is one of the great ironies of Ludwig's story that the castles that he was thought insane for building are now considered Bavaria's finest treasures. They have paid for their construction many times over. This is the king's study. Ludwig spent much time at his desk, writing letters, drawing up plans for his projects, and studying his favorite authors. He loved poetry, history, and the classics. In later years, he also studied the occult. What affairs of state he did reluctantly attend to were generally attended to alone at his desk in writing. His reluctance to meet with his heads of state and perform the duties of the king were one of the reasons for the charges brought against him in 1886. But Ludwig dreamt of true kingship and a true monarchy, and the small powers left to him after Bavaria succeeded power to Prussia only incited his disdain and frustration. This is the final room of our tour, the Singers' Hall. It was modeled after the Singers' Hall of the Wartburg Castle, where minstrel competitions were held in the 13th century. The hall was built for small private concerts, but Ludwig himself never gave one here. It is said that during the last few years of Wagner's life, He came to Neuschwanstein frequently and performed for the king alone in this room. The hall is probably best known for its enigmatic wolf paintings. The original paintings were from the Parsifal saga, but in 1882, Ludwig had them replaced, supplying the description and titles of the new paintings himself. While all the other rooms in the castle show scenes from Wagner's operas, the scenes in this room are not from any opera that anyone can identify. It is yet another of the many mysteries associated with the life of the fairy tale king. This is the final room of our tour. The hall is probably
Right, there you
best known for its enigmatic wolf paintings. The original paintings were from the Parsifal saga, but in 1882, Ludwig had them replaced, supplying the description and titles of the new paintings himself. While all the other rooms in the castle show scenes from Wagner's operas, the scenes in this room are not from any opera that anyone can identify. It is yet another of the many mysteries associated with the life of the fairy tale king.
So,
Boy.
Okay, did you get everything out of it?
yeah, I went through the whole tour, right?
Yeah, as it'll say, let me just check. Nushwash and view all exhibits. When returning to the map, use the hint button to see if you have missed anything.
Button?
I don't know if it's the notes or not. Let's see, Smithwell, Wagner, Nushwashen. I think you got everything.
Mm.
It looks like it. Let me check the points. All right, Nushwashen. What's your point percentage right now? Oh, there's some that you missed. Yeah, because you should be up to 294 by this point. There might have been a room you missed.
Okay.
Did you go the other way? Oh yeah.
This is Ludwig's private chapel. The king was a devout Catholic, as were all of the Wittelsbacher rulers. They supported the Roman Church even when other European countries were dominated by Protestantism.
Guys, I got 92.
So you got two more that you gotta do.
What if I missed one in the earlier chapter?
I don't think you did because we followed everything. You already went through this room? Yeah, you're, as long as there's no tour tape left, then you pretty much, well, I mean, like, you went through there, right? Oh, was there another room? Or no?
The Dasher.
Dasher memory said he took some muscle relaxers.
Yeah, I my favorite up out.
Okay, go in there yet.
This is the final room of our tour. The hall is. This is his.
Dasher, you okay?
Yeah, just trying to get this quote noir to work.
We were just making sure that we saw everything because we're at like
I wonder why he was
292.
studying the
I know it's like supposed to be
occult
294. I don't know where the
why he
hit
was
button is
studying
because
the
there's a hit
occult
button
before he died.
if you missed anything.
I wonder why he
You
was.
exhibit all the exhibits. That's what
I wonder-
this said.
Yeah.
I doubt there's
it's when you
anything
get back
left
to
in
the
there
map
now.
pass. Yeah. So go back to the map pass, like so exit and then go all the way back.
Why would Ludwig have wolf paintings in his
there-
castle?
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gee, why would Ludwig have a wolf? All right, you can leave.
Yes.
Okay, so now you need to go to Harenschismesi. Harenschismesi. That's how you say it. I am butchering that German. All right, rock.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
I'd like to buy a ticket.
Ich hätte gern eine Eintrittskarte fürs Museum.
Ja, 8 Mark für eine Ganztagskarte. So,
Danke.
bitte.
Yeah, fuck you too, lady. All right, take your tour. Yep, just look at all of them.
June 7th, 1886. A group of men arrive at Neuschwanstein Castle demanding to take the king in custody. With them is Dr. Guden, the doctor who had been in charge of Otto, the king's mentally ill brother. The men have an order for the king's arrest on the grounds of insanity. They are refused admittance by a brave group of farmers and local soldiers who have come to Ludwig's aid. They are forced to retreat to nearby Hohenschwangau. This is the first Ludwig hears of the conspiracy. Ludwig composes a pamphlet explaining the subversive acts of the conspirators and eloquently pleading with his people for aid. The pamphlet is smuggled out of Neuschwanstein and printed, but the pamphlets are seized before they can be distributed. June 12, 1886. Ludwig knows the conspirators will return. He despairs. He asks his servant for the keys to the tower. The servant, fearing the king intends suicide, says the key is lost. Unbeknownst to Ludwig, the conspirators arrive at the castle. This time, there is no one to stop them. Ludwig is lured from his bedroom to the entry hall of Neuschwanstein on pretense. There, he is taken into custody. Ludwig is taken by carriage from Neuschwanstein to Berg, where his brother Otto had long been imprisoned. This is a great blow to the king's state of mind. While on the way, the group stops at Seeshaupt to change horses. Ludwig asks to see the postmistress, Frau Vogel. She brings him a glass of water and he says something to her. She never reveals these last words to anyone. June 13th, 1886. At Berg, Ludwig seems cooperative and coherent. Dr. Guden writes to the government that he has Ludwig well under control. The two men go out for a walk, and Dr. Guden is so confident he dismisses the guards. When Ludwig and the doctor do not return after several hours, a search is undertaken. The bodies of the two men are found in the lake, drowned. Circumstances unknown. June 18th, 1886. Ludwig's funeral procession marches through the streets of Munich, followed by enormous crowds of mourners. The service is held at a packed St. Michael's church.
Yeah, a lot of lore
the
dumped
church
for
during
this
the
part,
service,
Beth,
but
sorry.
no one is harmed. Ludwig's body is entombed in the Wittelsbach crypt at St. Michael's. His heart is placed in an urn in the pilgrimage chapel at Altading in the Wittelsbach tradition. The urn is shown to the right. His heart is in an urn. How bizarre. I have no idea what that says. Looks old, though.
All right, next one. And then, yeah, the display.
Oh my god. That's the slate for my dream. Maybe Mrs. Smith will know what my dream meant. I have to ask someone. This thing is getting too weird. Maybe Mrs. Smith will know what my...
Yeah, the display. Oh no, go back. Not there, the, yeah.
Ludwig's death mask. Wow.
So we need to go to display room 1. Oh, that too. Yeah, check on that.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful.
What does it say about her?
One of Ludwig's few close friends was Empress Elizabeth of Austria. She was a distant cousin of the boy Prince, and he saw her often growing up. Graceful and beautiful, Elizabeth seemed to represent the feminine ideal to the younger Ludwig. Their friendship continued after her marriage, mainly by correspondence. She remained a source of stability for Ludwig throughout his life. In keeping with Ludwig's love of romance and drama, he called her the dove, and he to her was the eagle. They certainly make an incredible looking couple. July 3rd, 1863. Elizabeth, you can have no idea, dear cousin, how happy you made me. The hours recently passed with you in the railway carriage I consider among the happiest in my life. Never will their memory fade. You gave me permission to visit you at Ischl. If the time comes for this ardent hope to be fulfilled, I shall be of all men upon earth the most blessed. The feelings of sincere love and reverence and faithful attachment to you, which I cherished in my heart even as a boy, makes me imagine heaven upon earth and will be extinguished by death alone. I beg you with all my heart to forgive the contents of this letter, but I could not help myself. Ludwig. Elizabeth frequently gave Ludwig advice on royal conduct, hoping to protect him from unfavorable public opinion. March 1st, 1865. My dearest Eagle, you have not written me in a few months. I have missed you. I often try to imagine what you are doing. I hear tales that you have been on retreat and have not been seen in Munich for some time. I suspect it is this new friend you wrote up so mysteriously that takes you away from home. I hope you are enjoying yourself, my beloved, but I beg you to caution. The people need to see you at the throne. I also hesitate to suggest that what your officials do in your absence may not always be in your own best interest. You have always been a true king, but you must let the people see you to ensure that they don't forget that. E. Your dove. Ludwig's friends were concerned for his mental state long before his arrest. June 14th, 1878. My beloved Eagle, in your last letter you spoke so movingly of your torment that I was moved to tears. What is this torment? Why won't you confess to me what is truly troubling you? You must know that I would never despise you, no matter how horrible you believe your sins to be. Please do not write such barbs to my heart by even suggesting such things. If you do not wish to confess to me, at least tell me how I can aid you. I am always your true one, your dove. In this letter, dated November 1886, Elizabeth of Austria thanks Bishop Frank for his assistance in helping her fulfill Ludwig's last wishes. She writes that she knows it was an unusual request, but she believes Ludwig had reasons of his own for wishing it to be done. She hopes that his spirit finds peace at last. No further reference to this letter has ever been found. One can only speculate what the last wishes of a cornered and embattled Ludwig might have been. What were his last wishes? This place is giving me more questions than answers.
Oh yeah, did you check the other area? Nope, not that one.
This one?
Can you go in the, does it allow you to go in display room 2? Or display room 1 actually. There we go. Yeah, there's more.
Looks like it weighs a ton. Ludwig's Grand Master wardrobe from the Knights of St. George.
Very nice. Yeah, there's some more you can check out.
Richard Wagner.
Wagner.
The original diary is kept in the Royal Archives. A few entries are shown on the opposite wall. I've got to see that diary. Signets and sash pins from the Order of the Knights of St. George. These were worn on Ludwig's uniform, as befitted his rank of Grand Master. They are now the property of the Bavarian Crown Treasury. I wonder if these pins have any symbolic meaning. He looks so regal. Why would he give up all of this pageantry and become a recluse? Ludwig is Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. The Knights of St. George was an aristocratic society dedicated to the acts of chivalry. Ludwig loved the medieval pageantry of the order in his early years, before his increasing reclusiveness drove him to abandon public appearances. Ludwig, there's gotta be a connection. Ludwig and Wagner. Ludwig loved the opera of his contemporary Richard Wagner. He helped support Wagner's music through much of his life. Ludwig considered Wagner a close friend, often calling him the great friend. Wagner encouraged this infatuation, some believe, for personal gain. Typical artist. Even after Wagner's death, Ludwig still showed signs of obsession with the composer. This letter, written in 1882 by Ludwig to the conductor of the Munich Opera, instructs the conductor to make preparations for a new Wagner opera. The conductor went to see the king as instructed. When he arrived, Ludwig was ill and refused to see him. Nothing further was ever heard of this mysterious new opera. Was it a figment of an ill man's desperate wishes? Ludwig is offered a crown of laurels by the genius of immortal fame. 26 July 1874. By the power of the lily, we shall have the strength to resist all temptations throughout the whole year.
That is a very important clue there, Vas. Remember about lilies.
26 July 1875. Solemn oath before the picture of the great king. Refrain for 3 months from all excitement. This oath has its binding power as well as its potency by de par le Roy, LNR, DPLR. What excitement? I need to see more of that diary.
Hey, more of that diary. Was there anything below that picture that she could look at, or no? The one of Ludwig. The class one. Wasn't there some below it?
Ludwig, Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. There's gotta be a connection between all this St. George stuff and Gabriel.
No, that pretty much.
Yeah, no, I meant below. To that. There. Oh, okay, yeah, you did it.
I
Yeah, and you already saw the robe. Did you see the painting behind her, or no?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
That's
okay, yeah. Yeah.
Richard.
I was just making sure. All right. Just check out if there's anything more that can be seen around, because there must be a couple way to get more points again. It's always on the hint on the map, just in case. Oh, did you see that painting behind the lady?
Ludwig is Prince Charming. He played the part well.
Yes, he did. Why does Ludwig look so much the same, just like the Baron?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. View all view all exhibits when returning to the map. Use the hit mode to see if you missed anything. All right, go back to the map first to see if you missed anything. Blinking to have tasks left to the chapter. Okay, so go back to her and hold on. It says Missy. Talk to her. Wagner.
Im
Wagner.
Museum ist einen Brief von Ludwig über eine neue Wagner-Oper.
Ja, ich kenne diesen Brief.
Wo kann ich mehr von dieser Wagner-Oper sehen?
Ja, ich weiß nichts über Wagner. Das hier ist kein Wagner-Museum.
Ja, ich weiß.
This is not the Wagner Museum. Go to the other one.
Sicher Wagner Museum. Versuchen Sie es halt doch, ne?
Bayreuth. Danke.
Fine.
Okay. Yep, exit. All right, click on hint again. I think that might have been everything.
Nope.
Huh. I don't know what we missed in Ludwig's thing. Yeah, because we're missing a point.
I mean, we might like have to exhaust all options.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because you should be at 311 before you talk to her, and then after you talk to her, you would have been at 313.
Ja, ja. Ludwig der Zweite von Bayern.
Ludwigs Tagebuch im Museum?
Ja.
Wo kann ich Ludwigs Tagebuch hier anschauen?
Die Tagebücher sind ganz persönlich. Die sind in den königlichen Archiven. Niemand darf die lesen.
Niemand.
Nein, niemand darf die lesen.
Danke.
Leave me the fuck alone. Nope, that's it. Huh. Wonder what else it is then. That is nice that they at least tell you, hey, there's more that there's left to do. No, it's just Ludwig. You can keep checking to see if there was any of this stuff in the rooms that you missed. Yeah, that's display room 1.
But yeah, but check this one.
December
okay.
14th,
There you go, 311.
1881, Linderhof. Order another work by Jennings on the occult. Write urgently to Klug, saying that I insist that the stoppages by the bank cease. I want it, and therefore it must be done. Write very urgently. He must succeed at once, and then must report to me urgently. If I give orders to clear my room, doing so must not be postponed as it happened. Pencils must be pointed without special orders. The day after tomorrow, 1,000 marks. How is Louis now? I want to know whether he looks unhappy. How often have I said that the coffee must not come up boiling hot, so that it can only be drunk after standing an hour? If any more correspondence come from Louis, they are to be burnt immediately, but I am to be informed of their arrival.
Okay. Next one.
These are actual notes from Ludwig to his servants. They go far in showing the king's state of mind. They were smuggled out and used as evidence in compiling the order for Ludwig's arrest. December 18th, 1881, Linderhof. Every day get up earlier for certain. See to that very particularly. Write it down. Remember that when the great friend arrives at Neuschwanstein, we retire to the hall. We are not to be disturbed. I will not tolerate interference or insubordination.
All right, so there should be only one thing left, and then you're at the full points needed. Oh, was there other stuff there, or no?
No.
Huh. Looked like there was from the picture in the back, but that's weird. So there should be one more thing we're missing. All right, well, let's check hints again.
No.
Oh, no, it's back at Neuschwanstein. All right, let's go ahead to Neuschwanstein. Yeah. Yeah, we got everything at her entrance because we're missing one more point, and then we're at perfect points so far at 3 and 13.
Nice.
Okay,
so I got
leads.
the PlayStation.
These leads seem to tell a story, but I have no idea what story.
It's all full screens, and I won't be able to
The
capture
paintings
it through
in
the
this room are from the
Discord.
Siegfried saga.
Okay.
The closed door leads to the tower, which is not part of the tour. The king was making his way to this very door when he was arrested in 1886.
I don't think the guards want to be bothered while...
Only one guards want to be bothered.
I don't think the guards want to be bothered.
Scenes from the opera Tristan and Isolde. Scenes from the
Oh, that's very nice.
The richly carved bed, with its canopy, resembles a Gothic building and its turrets. The bed's draperies were handmade by dozens of Bavarian seamstresses.
Yeah,
Did they
explore
have
around.
running water in 1886? Maybe Ludwig thought all this luxury would help him sleep.
The stained glass window depicts St. Louis receiving the last sacraments.
The Black Madonna of Altadine. I wonder what her story is all about. It's a beautiful crucifix.
Be right back, guys. I'm gonna get more food.
The miracle
All right.
of the Grail.
Ooh, the Holy Grail.
These linens look seriously expensive and seriously old. More swans. I can almost picture Ludwig in here. I wonder what he really dreamt about in this room. Grace. I wonder why. I wonder why.
Huh. I'm still trying to figure out
I
what
doubt
we
there's anything
missed,
left in there
or
now.
what you missed.
Besides,
That says that you're missing one on the
The
first
study paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga and the Wartburg Castle.
More of Ludwig.
The study paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga and the Wartburg Castle. The study paintings depict scenes from the Engelhart and the Blacksmith.
Oh, the Smiths. Oh, now it makes sense.
Engelhart courts Hildegunde.
There's some nice paintings, Vash. How about the one that's on the far right?
The hunters track down Engelhart and Hildegunde.
there must.
The wedding feast of Hildegunde and the Baron. The death of Engelhart.
Oh, was that a window? Yeah, let's see. Can you look out there?
Ludwig's
Wow.
childhood castle, Hohenschwangau, is visible from the lookout in the Singers' Hall. Hildegunde's imprisonment.
What did we miss? Huh.
Yeah, what do we miss?
Yeah. Like, I think you went through everything, all descriptions, right?
Our tour begins Ludwig's passion. In
Yeah, you
addition
did.
to his, you are now. It was this. This is
I'm thinking it might have been.
A king saint? I wonder if Ludwig pictured himself that way. Or maybe he just wanted to be that way.
The paintings above the altar depict St. Louis surrounded by the seraphim. An interesting side note. For a period of about a year, the Louis images in all three castles were ordered to be covered up with black cloth on the unfathomable whim of the king.
These linens look
This is the king's, the trad Ludwig.
What were you afraid they'd see? I'm surprised people don't sit in these chairs when the...
Yeah, when the guards aren't looking.
You are now it was...
Yeah, let's
The
have to keep
swan
exploring
motif, the
the
painting
other
here.
room then.
This as the in fact, Ludwig, it is one of the great
I can only...
Yeah, yeah, the dreams that Ludwig had.
This is the king's study. His This is the final room of our tour. The hall is...
And you can't go in that door.
This is the hall is...
Was there any other pictures that we didn't see?
How did I know?
No, I say you saw those pictures. You saw those pictures. Man, that's... I know, because I want you to get you perfect, but it's like, I honestly don't know what else Jane wanted us to look at. You seen anything, Dasher?
See?
You can't talk to any security guards. They don't want to talk to you. I mean, we did get the one that we had to talk to us about. Oh.
You are now standing
You weren't
in
here
the
yet.
king's bedroom. The theme of the bedroom is Tristan and Isolde, the tragic love story retold in Wagner's opera. The opera was given its first performance in Munich in 1865, and a 20-year-old Ludwig attended. This is probably the most elaborate and expensive bedroom ever created. It took 14 wood carvers 4.5 years to create this room. It was this kind of extravagance that bankrupted the king. In the years before his death, he found it increasingly difficult to find money from any source.
All right, time to explore around.
In the corner is a brown tiled stove with clay figures of Tristan and Isolde.
Did we miss anything? Let's see. No, we saw that. That's a weird camera angle, so there's always something else that we could look at here. Oh, that?
No, we already checked that.
Oh, yeah, it did. What about the one in front of Grace? The column? Or no? Yeah. The bed I know, the bed we checked out.
I don't think the guard...
Yeah, I don't think the guards want to talk to me.
Did they have...
The washstand actually worked by bringing
Dasher,
water
have you
from
seen
a
anything
stream
that
above the castle.
Vass could have missed in Neuschwanstein?
Let me see. You're at the bedroom, right?
Yeah.
What was that? No. Go to the bedroom again. Soaked up everything, like the chandelier, the...
Yeah, nothing.
In there.
Yeah, because like he's
Maybe Ludwig...
like Vass is missing a point from
Maybe
Neuschwanstein. Neuschwanstein. Man, that one thing that you're missing.
Point.
Wait.
Go out to that window again that you saw. There might be more that, yeah.
Nice view of the Alps. Nice view of the Alps.
Okay, no.
Ludwig's
There's only
childhood
one story
castle.
to this museum? Is there a second story?
No, it's only it's a castle, or yeah, it's just whatever they allow you to see.
What about that door right there?
Can't open it. They won't allow you to.
I wonder if Ludwig really meant to throw himself from the tower.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out myself. I don't understand what you could be missing from the Neuschwanstein.
Could be.
Unless it's just something in one of the other rooms.
But what though? Clicked on everything.
Dasher, check it, vid guide.
The video. Okay. Hang on.
Yeah. Because we should be 313 out of 679. This where it, you know, any defined ones would have had like, you know, you missed this or you missed this.
The stained glass.
The black. The black. The black. The black.
You can on the sound.
Maybe Ludwig. Ludwig. Ludwig.
Okay.
The miracle.
These linens look
It's got to be in that other room then. There. That's confusing layout, I'll tell you.
I can almost.
Yeah, I can only vanish with it. He dreamt of in here. King's room.
The study. The study.
Yep, remember that.
The study paintings.
Ferris at the
I wonder why.
Neuschwanstein.
I wonder why.
Swear it just feels like we're missing something that could have been in this room or
The hunt-
someplace else.
Engel. Engel.
Yeah.
Look at the Smithy one, right? The
Yep.
Smithy picture?
Yep.
Okay. I'm at that chapter now. Chapter 4, she's looking throughout all the museums, especially when they stopped at.
The wedding. The death.
Yeah, an execution. Yeah, sorry, Vass. I felt like you did, but Jane says you didn't.
These linens.
You didn't click on one thing to get the full points.
These.
'Cause you would be at 313, so there's something that Grace didn't get a aha moment. I get it.
Scenes.
The pictures in the bedroom have been looked at. You looked at all the pictures in the bedroom?
Just the ones above the bed. I mean, all of them. Yeah.
Okay, there's that one. There's
The
that
two.
one.
These scenes seem to tell a story, but I have no idea what story.
The paintings in this room are from the Siegfried
Move the
saga.
crucifix. Did move the crucifix.
These scenes are from
The paintings in
That
this
one
room
too.
are
these.
The stained glass windows. You looked at that.
Yes. Yes, pass look at the stained glass window.
And the seraphim. You looked at that one.
The what?
The angel one. The angel picture.
No, this one?
A king saint? A king.
Hang on.
the paintings above the
Yeah, you
altar
guys looked at that
depict
one, right?
Saint Louis
Yep.
surrounded by the seraph. An interesting sight.
Yeah. I know you guys want. I'm trying to see which exactly you guys actually looked at. So.
I'm surprised people don't sit in these. Maybe Lu. Maybe Lu.
The richly
Yeah, press the tour tape in the room, of course.
This is the
The what?
king's living room. The
Yeah,
Count
yeah.
Ludwig.
What were you?
Yeah, pretty much on every single one that it looked.
Nub nuts.
I doubt.
Security man
I
walks by.
The study paint. The
The only
study
thing different is that the security lady walked in the room
I don't think the guards.
and walked right out again. Did that happen?
I wonder.
At some point,
I
yeah.
wonder. I wonder. I wonder.
Jane, come on, sister. Don't Roberta Williams us like this.
Yeah, she's really like, you have to see everything.
Oh, nope. Eh, Nope, it's, nope. All I have
Okay,
to do
I
is
guess it's
one-
done. So then, you have to go to Rittersberg.
What about Wagner Museum?
Nope, Rittersberg first.
You guys
All right. So go back, so go to the, so go to the town and go to the Gosthof.
The mayor?
No, Gosthof. Because
What?
you need to talk to, Uber. Gosthof is just the pub or the tavern. That's what the Gosthof is. Alright, so, yep.
What about the one picture with this lady in the white dress and the wolf in the background?
Yep, already did that.
Damn.
Yes.
We looked at that.
Smiths.
Close friends of Austria.
I
We-
was wondering
we-
if you've changed your
Look,
mind about
oh,
telling me where
look, it's
Gabriel
not
is. It's
Wingate
really
anymore.
important.
No.
Means there was no more hints, Dasher.
Sorry.
Okay.
Alright. The Smiths.
Sucks.
Are the Smiths in their room?
Yeah, I believe so.
Could you ask them to come down, please?
Ja, natürlich.
Now you just tell Merle what's going on.
The Ludwig Dream.
I had a dream last night. I didn't remember it at first, but I saw something today at one of the museums.
What was the dream?
I was being chased in the woods by wolves. And I saw a sleigh. Ludwig was inside. He pulled me up, and I thought I was safe. But then he turned into a wolf.
So what do you think, Mother?
A dream of rescue is a spiritual guide dream. The High Priestess in Gabriel's cards must be linked to Ludwig somehow.
What do the wolves represent?
I'm a psychic, dear, not Freud. But the warning I got was about the black wolf, wasn't it? And the wolves in the dream.
Yeah.
It must be the same danger.
It's so frustrating. The more I find out, the more questions I have.
Why don't you try a little communicating of your own? Ludwig's the link. Appeal to him. The answers may not come right away, but at least you'll give the guide something specific to say the next time she contacts you.
Isn't there any way that you could, you know, do a psychic reading on Ludwig or something?
To tell you the truth, I've been trying all day to make contact, but I only feel great despair. Ludwig's soul is not at peace.
I'd better go.
Anytime you
All right,
need us,
so we got those
stop
points.
by.
And be careful now.
Thanks.
I'm still at the museum seeing what we missed.
All right, so that's all we had to do there, Vas. Now we can go to.
There's nothing we missed at the museum.
All right, go to Sklostrita.
What?
Sklostrita, the Ritter Castle, Gabriel's home. I'm sorry, Sklostrita is what it's called.
Would you stop making me these names and make it more simpler?
Hi.
Look what it says on the screen, Vas. Sklostrita, main hall.
Yes, you had a phone call.
Really?
A man
Those
named
are
Professor
German names.
Barkley. He said you had his number.
I do. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disrespect another country's language. Okay, so at Sklostrita, call Professor Barclay in the library.
Yeah. Cursey chapter 4. Oh well.
Well, it's because Grace had to do all the
Who should I
grind work. Well, you know, Gabriel's gonna go on the hunting trip.
I know, but it's just trying to.
Yeah, I
find
saw
that
the.
one thing.
Hello?
Hi, Professor Barkley. It's Grace.
Oh, good. I have a name for you. It's Herr Josef Dahlmeier, and he specializes in Bavarian history, and I think he's somewhere near where you are.
Herr Josef Dahlmeier. Great, got a number?
Yeah, I do. It's 4982-555-2234.
Thanks a lot. Sorry about the bother.
That's no bother. When are you coming back to school, Gracie?
When I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Well, be good.
Never.
All right, so now Vas, you can call Josef Dahlmeier. I think it's the top left. Yeah.
Hallo?
Hallo, sind Sie Herr Josef Dahlmeier?
Yeah, you must be Grace Nakamura, the American history student.
Yes.
I hear you're interested in Ludwig II.
Very.
Good. There's something I want to show you. Drive to Berg on Starnberger See. Meet me at the Memorial Chapel.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Was there anything you wanted me to look into before we meet?
Well, I was hoping you knew something about someone called the Black Wolf. He was a contemporary of Ludwig's. He lived in Prussia, I think, and he was well connected.
Never heard of him, but I'll check. See you there.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, now we have a new location.
All right.
Yeah, Vas, you gotta understand, I'm going by what Jane wrote down there. If it says Schloss Ritter, then that's what it's called. Yeah, you can't get so angry at the fact that this game is heavily German influences.
All right.
Okay, Vess? Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I.
Oh, key. All right, so yep. So spot. All right, check the. Okay, so at such spot, go to the lake and talk to Tamia.
Grace Nakamura.
Nice panorama. Grace. That is me. Yeah, keep going.
This is where he died. You must be Grace.
Yeah.
Herr
Ludwig's
Dahlmeier.
grave.
Hello.
Josef, I didn't mean to startle you. I wanted you to see it. I feel him here the most, you know, more than at the castle. So, what did you want to know?
Yep, everything.
Professor Barclay says your hobby is Ludwig.
Yes. He was the last real king that Bavaria had. As a Bavarian and a history buff, well, that's enough to hook me right there.
But there's more, right?
He was a romantic, you know, a dreamer. And he was misunderstood, maligned.
Sounds like you can relate.
Me? Hell, I have it easy. At least I live in the 1990s. And not every eye in the country is on me. But yes, I can relate.
You know about Ludwig's diary, right?
Of course.
How can I get my hands on it?
I'm sorry. I have been trying myself for 5 years. They keep it locked up tight in the Royal Archives and they don't let it out. They must think it contains things that will hurt his image.
They won't let anyone see it, not ever?
Only one person outside of the government ever got to see it, a biographer, Sir Richmond Chapel. He had friends among the German royals and they let him look at it.
Did you ever try to contact Chapel? Pick his brain?
No, and I don't believe I never thought of that. If you do and you find out anything, you must share.
It's a promise. Tell me about Ludwig.
I don't know where to start. There's so much. Politically, the most significant thing about Ludwig II was that he signed over independent Bavarian statehood to Prussia in 1870. Bavaria became a part of United Germany, and Ludwig became a figurehead prince under the Prussian Kaiser.
Why do you think he did that?
Bavaria had been involved in the 100 Years' War. People were tired of fighting. Prussia's push to unite the German states made some amount of sense. Still, Ludwig must have had other options. At the very least, he should have negotiated better terms.
So what was the real reason?
He was manipulated by Bismarck. At least that's what I think, anyway.
What about Ludwig personally?
You'll find two perspectives on Ludwig. The view the tourists get is the romantic ideal, Ludwig the tormented loner. Then there is the historian's point of view. Ludwig was plagued with guilt over his sexual orientation and was driven mad with self-loathing.
But I take it you're not buying either point of view.
Well, it's all too convenient, isn't it? That he was a devout Catholic, there is no question, and I'm sure there were pressures on him to be normal. But he was no prude. He loved Byron. Yes. Philosophy, the French court. If anything, Ludwig was too much an egomaniac. He didn't give a damn what anyone thought. And besides, he didn't try to hide any of his relationships. If he suffered from anything in his romantic life, it was disillusionment. No one loved him back as purely as he himself loved.
Well, if it wasn't sexual guilt that tormented him, what was it?
I don't know. His diary was filled with self-guilt, but I'm sure it's not about that. If I knew, I'd write my own book, set the record straight, so to speak.
Have you read anything about Ludwig's midnight sleigh rides?
Oh, would that have been something? To be out at night and suddenly see him sweep by with his entourage? They say the night agitated Ludwig, and that being outdoors and the rushing feeling of the sleigh calmed him down. Sometimes even the sleigh wasn't enough. He would stop in some remote woods, order his servants to stay put, and go wandering off by himself for hours. It drove the servants crazy.
Tell me about Bismarck.
Oh, Bismarck. He was the Prussian Kaiser's chancellor. Not a nice man. Bismarck had a reputation for learning people's weaknesses and manipulating them. It's a matter of record that he had spies on Ludwig's staff. He may even have had a henchman even closer to the king. And he was involved in the conspiracy to declare Ludwig insane.
Did you find out anything about the Black Wolf?
I did. I'd read about him before, but I hadn't realized that was who you were talking about. His name was Godin, Paul Godin. I found a reference to his being called the Black Wolf after you telephoned.
I've never heard of him. Who was he?
Godin lived on the fringes of the Prussian court. He was handsome, charming, dangerous, or so they say. He was variously rumored to have been a foreign prince, a Prussian spy, even an assassin. Since you were interested in him, I found out some things that are probably true. It said he came from abroad in the mid-1800s, but claimed high German blood.
Do you know where he came from?
No. And he was ruthlessly ambitious. He probably found out who held the power, Bismarck, and offered his services. Bismarck was a good judge of talent, of that sort anyway.
What else do you know about Godin?
He must have done something remarkable. Bismarck was not a generous man. He liked to string people along with promises, but rarely came through. He did for Godin, though. He gave him a royal title and lands in 1863. And that was the last reference I found to him.
Well, how could he just disappear?
It's not that unusual. Back then, when you were given a title, you usually changed your name and moved to a place where no one knew your past, so you could act with impunity. Or be a pompous ass and get away with it.
Is there any way to find out what Godin was called after he got his title?
Is it that critical?
It might be.
Well, you could send away for a copy of the entitlement deed, assuming it has been destroyed during one of the wars. Godin's new name would be on it. But you would need a research permit from the government to access those records, and they can be very hard to get. A lot of red tape.
Great. What do you know about Ludwig's hunting accident?
A couple of years ago, I was introduced to this great old man, a real old world farmer. Well, his grandfather was Richard Horning, Ludwig's equestrian. Oh, he told some great Ludwig stories. Sometimes I get lucky. Anyway, he said that after the hunting accident, Ludwig got terribly ill, that he had a fever and was acting crazy. They were afraid that the wolf had been carrying a disease or that the bite had gone septic.
A wolf bit him?
Yeah, it's not so unusual. There were a lot of wolves in the Alps back then. The servants were really worried, but Ludwig recovered, physically anyway. Horning's grandfather said it was the fever that broke Ludwig's mind, that he was worse than ever after that.
What do you mean Ludwig got worse after the accident?
Ludwig always had been a very private person. But after the accident, he got darker, more crazy. Towards the end, he was even forcing his servants to enter his chambers bent over so they couldn't see his face. Horning's grandfather said his temper was fearsome. He would fly into a rage at the least mistake.
Must have been terrified of him.
Yes, well. Horning's grandfather felt sorry for Ludwig, and Ludwig hated his own violence. He was always giving gifts to his servants to apologize.
You mentioned that there were other reasons why Ludwig's servants feared him.
Ah, that's another of Horning's mysteries. There's a story about Neuschwanstein. Apparently, there was a period of time of 2 or 3 months when Wagner would come and visit him
Wagner?
there. Yeah. The two would lock themselves in the Singers' Hall. Horning's grandfather said the sounds that came from there were awful. Well, the servants had superstitious minds anyway. Some of them quit over it, just walked away.
What kind of sound?
Horning's grandfather called them heartbreaking and ungodly. Maybe it was Wagner trying to sing.
Well, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for your help.
It's my pleasure. And if you ever want to talk again, just give me a call. I'll meet you down there.
I will. Thanks.
Oh,
Bye.
Vass.
What?
I found out that basically for those museums, you basically had, for the museums, you had to just do the tour tapes and make sure that you looked at the wolf painting. Yeah.
But I never went into Wagner Museum.
Oh no, Wagner, you will. I'm just saying for Neuschwanstein. For Neuschwanstein, in the entranceway, listen to the tour tape. Ludwig's bedroom. Listen to the tour tape. Ludwig's chapel, living room, grotto, study in this Singer's Hall, wolf painting at the end of the hall. The ones around the outside telling the story of Engelhart. Listen to the tour tape, and then you go to the other one. Harenche Messi. Then you talk to the desk clerk, buy a ticket. To the left of the entrance hall, read the March 1st, 1865 letter, the June 14th letter, which you did in the November. Did you read the November 1886 letter, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, just in case, because they said that there is it's kind of bugged in some way. Oh no. You can't do anything there yet. Because you don't have the permit, so you can't do anything with that.
Okay.
Check back with Harenche Messi. Harenche Messi. Yeah. The Ludwig painting. No, because it says that there's a bug. Yeah, that it doesn't. Yeah, so you did get everything in Neuschwanstein. So that's Harenche Messi. Okay.
I don't have anything to say.
Let me
to
go
her
through
at
and
the moment.
update it. Yeah, not bad. All right. Okay. To the left of the desk is the entrance hall. Read the 1865, 1878, and 1886 letter.
What?
Yeah.
No!
Oh no, did it crash?
It crashed.
We listening saved.
Start of the chapter.
Okay, so first, let's see how far did he save.
I didn't save. I saved at the end of the screen.
Oh no.
Well,
you got your voice mode on, Vess.
Mother of God.
Pearl.
Yeah, this is one of those games you gotta save more often.
Maybe
often.
Maybe at least remind me after I got stuck.
Okay. All right. So you're at this. All right. You have to tour tape everything.
Okay. Yes, I know.
The pain.
Oh my God.
The rich.
Did they?
You are now. It was this.
All right. That's 287. Yeah, you could go to the chapel.
You are now. This is probably the most elaborate. It was this kind of. In the corner. This is.
A king.
Yep, 288.
The paintings and.
It's a beautiful. The black man.
The stain. This. The mirror.
These.
No, Vass, go back. Yeah, I did the tour tape in this room.
This is the loot.
What?
All right, 289. Yeah, go away, lady.
The swan. The. This is a it is.
I can.
Right, 290.
This is his. The study. The study. The study painting.
Yeah. Okay, so now we can go to the one after the cave.
This is the hall.
What?
Look at the wolf. Yep.
What?
Okay, Vast. Congratulations.
Right
yep. Yeah, you got all the points. Leave.
I'm trying to make sure.
Yeah, no, you did. You had 294. That's the most.
Save.
Yeah.
Save.
All right. You know, I'll go to her machine.
Yeah, okay. Cersei, then save. Yeah, because now you see what I had to do with Gabriel Knight, the first one. Yeah, yeah, you can keep that. All right, talk to the lady. Ask for a ticket. Oh,
sorry, there was a glitch.
yeah. I'd like to buy a ticket. Yeah. Oh. And okay, for this one, you're in there now. Hold on, let me get to the right one. Okay. Go to the left of the desk is in the entrance hall. Read the 3 letters.
July. The feeling. March 1st.
Yep.
June 14th.
And then the last one.
No further.
Okay. So, you read the... Yep, alright. Click in the background to zoom in, then follow the right-facing exit into display room 2. There's a painting at the end.
He look.
In display room 1, red gown at the end, look at display case on the left under the painting, read the plaque about Ludwig's diary.
The original.
All right, read the one, yeah, the Ludwig's, yeah, the left.
Lud. 26. 20. What it?
Okay, oh yeah, you need to go to display room 2. Yeah, the painting.
June. Lud.
Yeah.
Lud. When June when Ludwig his. I have no idea.
The death mask. Yep.
Maybe Mrs. The mid. I can. The mid.
Oh no, yeah, the death mask. Okay, Vast, that is
December. If I give.
All right.
These are.
There's 2
December
left. Okay, yeah, you got him. All right, go back.
So,
talk to the lady about Wagner. Yes. All right. Make sure you save. What the hell's going on here? Uh-oh. Did it glitch again? Did it? Oh, man. I don't know. I think it glitched. And you click on the Gabriel Knight. What the hell? It was going fine the last 2 streams. What the fuck, game?
I know. We'll get through it.
No, like I know I had some crash downs in King's Quest 5. 6 I think only crashed once or twice. 5 a couple times. I know it crashed when I was just like I got the wand and then it crashed. After I got the wand mates.
To do that.
Yeah, because you got total points. All right, so we gotta talk to the lady. We can't do it without a ticket. I'd like to buy a ticket.
They.
Yeah, what's more important is the letters.
The feeling. March 1st, June 4th. In no further.
Wow.
She's. One.
Yeah, the robe. And then the excerpts of the diary.
The original. He looks. Typical art.
Yeah, typical artist.
Even. Ludwig is 26.
In display room 2. Yeah.
June. Ludwig. June. Unbeam. Ludwig is. June. When June 8. Ludwig. His. I have no idea.
Make sure you read the plaque.
Maybe Mrs. I can see what.
Ludwig. Yeah, the letters.
December. If I. These. December.
There you go. Yeah, now talk to the lady. Save your game before you talk to the lady, and then ask about Wagner. Or don't. Yes, is there any way to see? Yeah. All right, save. Save. All right, leave. Okay, thank God. All right, back to Rittersburg. Go to no. Go to Gostov. All right. Gostov. Talk to Uber. Yeah, and that's just like Uber. Call the Smiths. Tell the Smiths about Nightmare.
I was wondering if.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and then go to the castle. Gertie will tell you got some. I think it was a call or something, and then you call Professor Barclay.
I'm not.
All right, and then call Yosef's number. Okay, you can leave. And then make your way to Sishbot. I would save once you get to the lake. Best idea, save when you get to a new area.
At least I
have the keys. All right, Sishbot. Man, that freaking exhibits took way too much time. All right, save. If you want to rename the saves, go right ahead, Vash. Whatever you want to come up with. All right, talk to Yosef. Play. Yeah. Grace doing her power walk. The reason why you can't go in there yet, Vass, is because remember, Yosef said you need a special permit. That's why there's nothing you can do until you get that permit.
Pretty logical.
Beautiful scenery, though. Was that best? Oh, sorry, Dasher.
Pretty logical.
What? I didn't say anything.
Okay.
It was me who said it.
Oh.
Oh,
Everything.
You know about.
Oh, now it's in little letterbox. Did it always do this fast, or it made it a little letterbox?
No, it just happened.
What do you mean?
Intriguing.
Okay, now we can go back.
Oh, because I said 72 little movie.
Yeah, that's all there was back then with the resolution monitors. Okay, go back to Glitter Castle. Oh, it's been a nice day off. Oh, I needed it. Bob Evans was a delicious, delicious breakfast. I'll take you there sometime, Kirkyo. Yep.
Well, once everything calms down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, now go talk to Gerd.
Hi, Gerda. I'm back.
Good.
Gerda.
Yes.
Special permit.
Gerda, do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
You should ask Herr Übergrau. He can maybe get such things very fast.
You think? I was gonna write Gabriel today anyway.
Okay, so exit and then go to the library because we can call about that the Ludwig book that Josef gave. We are okay, folks. We got our full points for my honey right over here.
The voodoo murder.
No, Ludwig, the Ludwig 2 book. Use that on the phone.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, because that way she'll call the publisher. Ludwig was bitten by a werewolf.
Hallo, Bertel München.
Hi, I have a book of yours on Ludwig II. The author's name is Sir Richmond Chapel.
Yes, how can I help you?
Well, I'm doing some research on Ludwig, and I was hoping you could get me in contact with the author.
I'm afraid Sir Richmond Chapel is deceased.
Oh.
However, his son is living.
Oh. Well, is there any way you can put me in touch with him?
And who are you doing this research for?
Well, I'm working with Professor Barkley from Yale University.
All right. Thomas Chapel's number in England is 41 20 555 771.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, and now we can call Chapel's number. I said, Gertie, Grace has to do all this stuff because that's what she was doing while Gabriel was out in the first game.
Chapel residence?
Hi, my name is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Rittersburg, Germany. Is Thomas Chapel there, please?
Speaking. What may I do for you, Miss Nakamura?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I have a copy of your father's biography on Ludwig II. I understand he had access to Ludwig's diary.
Yes.
Well, I'm not even sure. He didn't make a copy of it or anything, did he? Or perhaps he took good notes?
He wrote down a complete translation in English. He said he couldn't make headway with the German version. Ludwig's handwriting was rather brogue, you know.
He wrote down an English translation. Do you still have it?
Well, unfortunately, my father was allowed to see the diary only on the grounds that he wouldn't publish the entire work. I can't let you see it. Have you tried contacting the National Archive?
No, I don't have the kinds of connections your father did, or the time.
That's unfortunate, but I really cannot let it out of my hands.
I understand. It was just a shot in the dark.
Very well. The best of luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chapel.
All right. We'll have to try another way. All right, write Gabriel a letter.
Just always stealing it.
I
We
should
can.
get a letter
because
off to
it's
Gabriel.
in England. How are we gonna get, we're in Germany right now. Oh, in England.
Good point, dude.
Oh yeah, by the way, Dasher, Sturkio, Vass.
Yeah.
Remember to turn your clocks back tonight. It's the end of daylight savings time.
Oh.
So you get an extra hour of sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember, spring forward, fall back. So that's good. All right. Go to the post office and mail it. So back to town. Well, see, when it happens, this like so as soon as it reaches 2 o'clock, then it would go back to 1 o'clock. That's what I mean. So yeah, there's actually an extra hour. That's how it always works if you're running VAS. So 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock this morning, it'll go back to 1 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, post office. Nope, not that one. The letter, that's the letter.
There's no one.
Letter.
Kann ich diesen Brief versenden?
And pay her.
Ja, Hammer, bitte.
Please pay. No, yeah.
Hey?
Wallet. Yeah, you gotta pay her. Yep, Grace's wallet.
Okay.
Dankeschön.
Bitte sehr. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
All right, leave. Is it basically? Is there anything else? Like.
Danke.
Bitte.
All right, so now Vass, we can check around the church again. Yeah.
There should be a lily there.
And remember, we read about the importance of lilies.
Okay.
No, the outside. The outside.
Get to go on the outside, like.
Yeah, nobody would just drop a lily in there. That would be sacrilege. You don't. Yeah, you don't need to talk to her. Yep, that way. Grace, where are you going? There you go.
Gibt's das denn, die Lilienblühen schon?
Sehr schön.
Ja, aber es ist doch noch so kalt. Für Sie ein Geschenk von der Madonna.
Oh no.
Nehmen Sie sie ruhig. Heute Nacht wird
Yeah,
es kalt
take it.
und sie wird sowieso erfrieren.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So now, after this fest, now we can go to the Wagner Museum.
Yep, no, all the exhibits there. Oh boy. And save when you enter it, just in
Yep.
case.
Dasher,
This is
Google
Sierra
having to help
title.
VaStar with a Sierra game. It's like
Yep.
old times.
Yes, indeed.
But that's actually the name of the werewolf cult. And
I know. I just said that. All right. Yep. Beirut.
Grüß Gott.
Guten Tag. Ist das die Wagner Museum?
Yeah, you're an American, aren't you? I'm afraid the house is closed this time of year. It will be open next month.
Crap.
You are interested in Wagner?
Very interested. Very recently very interested.
Yeah. Most of the house is closed for cleaning, but a few rooms are open. I shouldn't let you probably, but if it is only you, you are alone, aren't you?
Endlessly.
Come in and look around.
That's very generous. What do I owe you?
Georg Immerding. It's only a few displays. Besides, I wouldn't be much of a shining knight if I charged you.
Thanks, Georg. My name is Grace.
Hello. Have a good time.
I see you looking.
All right, go through the left way. Left archway.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you want to do, Vass, is look at Wagner's desk, the roped off one in the foreground.
This one?
The roped off one. No.
Wagner's
The roped off one.
Yeah, that one.
This one. Read the letter.
It's a letter from a Monsieur Beaujolais, dated September 1881. Looks like he's discussing acoustics and sound waves, and crystals. Wasn't Wagner's Bayreuth Theater already built? Why would Wagner be worrying about acoustics?
Look at the architectural image.
It looks like an architectural drawing of a theater. The Wittelsbacher
Opera House.
Theater, München. Every square inch is measured.
Okay. All right, now, go
every
through the
squ-
arch at the back, and then look at the display case containing the death mask. All right. And read
June
both
10th,
letters.
1881, Munich residence. Great friend. I am writing to you in the middle of the night. My blood
My
is
friend.
pounding too wildly for sleep. Tonight's performance, how can I describe it? I am unsure whether to be terrified or thrilled. Perhaps I even feel hopeful. If it is hope, you have given it to me, my friend, for the first time in years. We must speak. Something happened during the music tonight, but I must have your absolute confidence. As you love me, come at once. Your devoted king, Ludwig.
Okay, guys.
Yes,
I'm gonna get some more
Ludwig
food.
really loved Wagner. Yeah, the other
July
letter.
1882.
Yeah,
Great
go
and
ahead, go right
beloved
ahead, Dasher.
king, Monsieur Beaujolais and I have finished the diagram. We checked the figures many times, and Monsieur is confident that it will work. 8 identical fixtures are to be made from the diagram and placed in the theater exactly as specified. I'm sending the diagram with your courier. Be full of hope and have courage. All will be well. Your own, Wagner.
Okay. All right. That's that. All right, go to the front desk and look in the lockbox at the left of the counter. Yep.
What's that book in the case?
Cosima Wagner's journal. It's locked up for preservation.
Huh.
Talk to Georg about everything.
What are you doing here if the museum is closed?
They always like to have a caretaker here. It's a good job for me. I can soak in the atmosphere of the maestro while I compose.
What are you composing?
This? Oh, a new arrangement. One of Wagner's pieces.
For the Bayreuth Opera?
I am only a student at the university. I study music, composition, conducting.
Is there much of a call for conductors in Europe?
Ask my brother. He is the conductor for the Munich Opera.
Well, that's convenient. Does that mean you get free opera tickets?
Yes. I get a week's pass to the Opernfestspiele, the opera festival in Munich. It starts in a few months.
Hope I'm still around to see it.
Come with me if you like. If you're still around, I can go backstage and all sorts of things.
I'd love that. If I'm still in Germany, I'll call you, all right?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Tell me about Wagner.
He was a character. He spent most of his life trying to convince rich patrons to subsidize his work. Unfortunately, he had expensive tastes. You see, he believed that someone of his genius deserved to live well. Can't argue with that.
But Ludwig II supported him, didn't he?
Yeah, sure, but Ludwig came along very late in Wagner's life. By then, he had already been run out of Venice and most major cities because of debt. Ludwig saved him. And the music. Best thing Ludwig ever did.
Do you know anything about that letter from Wagner to Ludwig in the display case? The one about the diagram?
Ah, no. Some sort of equipment for Ludwig's theater. But I don't know why Wagner would have cared about this. If he was worried about any theater, you would think it would have been his own theater, here, in Bayreuth.
Bayreuth.
Have you ever heard about the letter that Ludwig wrote to the Munich conductor in 1882 telling him to prepare for a new Wagner opera?
You're full of surprises for an American.
What do you know about it?
No one knows anything about it. It's like a treasure map, you know? It's probably a complete fairy tale, but it does make you wonder.
You have no idea what it could have referred to? Maybe something that Wagner was working on with Ludwig?
If there was, there's no trace of it. Except perhaps in the dreams of unemployed music students.
Wolf panels.
Have you ever heard about the wolf panels in the Singers' Hall at Neuschwanstein?
Did my brother send you here?
No.
Probably not. It's only the letter to the conductor, the wolf panels. Oh, my brother thinks I am crazy because of all my theories.
What theories?
This is Quatsch. If there was a lost opera, a lost Wagner opera, and if one could find it, to a conductor, this would be like finding King Tut's tomb. But people have looked for it before. If it ever existed, it is gone forever. My brother says I waste my time even thinking about it.
I'm curious. Is there any other information that points to the lost opera besides Ludwig's letter and the wolf panels?
It's nothing. I'm not even supposed to have seen it. You see, my brother says that Wagner was too egotistical to have produced a lost opera. If he was working on something new, every person in Bayreuth would have heard about it. On the other hand, it was in Ludwig's character to have wanted a private opera.
But it wouldn't have been private. Ludwig's letter shows he intended it to be played in Munich.
Yes, but that it would get so far without Wagner telling others? Why keep it a secret?
Maybe there was a very good reason for secrecy.
For example?
Like... Never mind.
All right. Before you leave, let's just make sure you go over all the exhibits just in case. Then we're just missing one point. Yeah, because you should be 354 now. Yeah. So just check the other rooms just in case. Save if you need to.
Okay. Can you pick up the piano?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, click on the panel. Good.
Wagner's piano. On this piano, the maestro composed his later operas, including The Ring.
The Ring.
Oh, one.
So the piano?
No, that's not a point. Yeah, just search, just in case you
This
get that
must
last.
be a model of Wagner's own theater, here in Bayreuth.
Bayreuth. Alright.
These look like I don't see anything that look. These look. I don't see. Opera costumes. Opera costumes.
Excuse me.
Oh.
The great patron himself.
It's got a panel underneath him or no?
Mm-hmm.
A portrait. Ludwig.
And you read those letters, correct?
Right.
No, go to the death mask. Yeah, go back to the. Yeah, read the letters that were next to him.
Be full of hope. We must.
Okay.
What if it's
Grace Knockham. Wagner's death. An old
the panel. There, yeah.
The death of Wagner.
Oh, okay, there we go.
On
Got
Ash
it.
Wednesday, 1883, Wagner suffered a heart attack in a Venetian. The death.
All right, see you.
Alright.
Yeah, Wagner Museum.
Yeah, at least it was a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now Vas. So you got Beirut and go to Sebot. Sebot. Sechhabot. Yeah, that one. Make sure you save.
Burger C.
Hamburger helper. All right, so go to the water's edge again.
And that's where you put the lily. Yay.
Yep. But we have to make sure that when we go up there, that Grace looks at the water so that there's an area where she can grow it. That's still a nice scenery, though, for this area.
It is.
Hamburger Sea. Yep. Oh, you know what else I was able to buy at Bob Evans Fast that I will have tomorrow?
This is where they found Ludwig's body.
All right, click under the water underneath the Can you click on the water underneath the cross?
I wonder what it felt like under.
There. You can put it there.
I'm trying to figure out what you want me to do, but I need more information to work with. If you can send any my way, I'd appreciate it.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vash, what I was gonna say is what I got at Bob Evans, and that was not new on their menu, and I had to get one. They have a chocolate chip cookie dough pie, so I bought that for me and my mom to have.
Oh.
Yeah.
What did it look
Made with
like?
real Hershey. It almost looked like a giant cookie, but it's like it's all cookie dough and made with Hershey's chocolate pieces morsels.
Did you manage to capture a picture of it?
What's that?
Did you capture a picture?
I will capture a picture. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that now. So just make your way back to Skull Soda. Go to the Ritter Castle.
Yeah.
And I'm walking over here. Uh-oh. Grace, where'd you go?
She's there. She's just hanging on the screen.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're still at the points needed, Vash. Don't worry. Yep.
Hi. You just had a phone call. It was Frau Gelder at the post office. She said a fax came in for you there.
Really? I wonder what it was.
Maybe it's from Gabriel.
Don't hold your breath.
I know what you said.
Okay, then
All
go,
right,
go.
off to the post office.
Well then.
Yep.
Yep.
Huh.
You know what it could be? Maybe the guy, Chapel in UK was able to maybe get some of that translations of Ludwig's autobiography.
Maybe.
Nope. Post office.
At least the post office is popped up in the way. You don't
There's
have to
no
drive
one
there.
there.
Hallo, Frau Gelder. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Ja, ein Fax. Ein sehr langes Fax.
Yep, fax.
Das ist aber nicht vom Schattenjäger.
Ist okay. Dankeschön.
Stottenjäger.
Thomas Chapel. Oh.
Yeah. So he was able to get her some of the translation of the excerpt. So read about the Yep. Magnifying glass. All right. There you go. Start reading.
11th June 1872. 11th June 1872. Louis has convinced me to think matters through more thoroughly before I act. A trip it shall be then, to Shahin. It shall not alter my purpose, I feel, nor shall his compelling. The treaty is the ruin of my beloved Bavaria, and must be taken to task. 3rd July 1872. The pain gets so bad, I cannot hold a pen to write, but the horror is far worse than the pain. He says it was an accident, says that we can truly be one now, that it is a great adventure. I believe him 1 minute, and the next I can feel the flames of hell upon my heels. May God have mercy on my soul. 5th January 1874. By the power of Mary, Mother of God, I swear to refrain from the ultimate sin and to remain steadfast in my flesh, sworn by the power of the lily, Eleanor. 30th August 1879. I will not falter, but will remain true. No matter the torment or longing, I will not yield. I will control the process. God grant me strength and will. By the grace and power of the monarchy and its allegiance. De Paul Leroy, Eleanor. 10th September 1880. It is all finished. Elizabeth warned me, and I discovered the truth at last. O most venomous viper at my very bosom, O lowest of the least worthy who ever breathed, my Judas, my devil, if I could tear my heart out and fling it after him in the dirt, I would. 12th December 1880. He continues to come, the devil. I will never look upon his hideous face again. He is afraid I will tell, and I might. To destroy him, I might. When I think of the accident, now that things are clear, I wonder, was it truly an accident, or was it the plot to kill me? If so, why did he not complete it then, instead of putting me in this torment? Could he have hated me so? I wish to God he had simply ended it there. 10th June 1881. Terror. Rapture. During W's music tonight, I felt a pulling. The horror nearly came upon me right there. Then the music turned, and it was gone. What can it mean? I must confide in the great friend. Perhaps he will know what has happened.
Wagner, my great friend.
2nd August 1882. The experiments go better and better. W has proved as loyal and determined as ever I believed he would be in a matter of my salvation. He says he has the formula now. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to draw up the diagram for the crystals. Can it truly end? I scarce dare to hope. April 1883. The great friend is dead. How unjust that he should be taken from me now. Where is my chance at salvation? Why has God condemned me twice?
He felt. You know what he's writing about, Vast?
There must be made
He's trying to
clear
find a
funds
cure
the
for his
crystals.
curse of being turned into a wolf.
Everyone lies. My own servants. What must I do?
Yeah.
Must I sell one of my beloved castles? The crystals must be made. I grow daily less able to control my own will. How long will I be able to resist the ultimate sin? And the music is worthless without the device. Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
Yeah, he was trying to. I think he was able to find a way. You know, they say music calms the savage beast. You know, yeah. Nice. Okay, so Vas, look in culinary real quickly. You'll see that's what it was.
Okay, I gotta see first.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep, I got that. Bob Evans is made with real Hershey's chocolate chips.
I see.
More loving. Yeah, oh yeah, I can't wait. I'll be trying it tomorrow. All right, so now that we got that done and we're at 370 points.
Make sure to like post the size to see what it looks like inside.
Yep. All right, so we need to go to Beirut, or sorry, Bayreuth, and give Ludwig's diary to Gorgi, or George. No, not Gertie. We need to go to Beirut. Or Bayreuth. Yeah, Bayreuth. Up there. With the Wagner Museum. Yeah, Wagner Museum. And then all we gotta do is when we talk to him, just show him that we got the transcripts of the diary. All right, and that's the end of chapter 4.
Have you heard of Ludwig's diary?
Yes, but no one is allowed to see it.
It just so happens that I have a copy of an English translation right here. There's something I wanted to show you. Read this one.
August 1880. The experiments go better and better. They has proved as loyal and determined as ever. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to make up the diagram for the crystal. My God!
God!
Wait, I want to show you something.
Oh, here we go. You can actually see the diary.
I am not supposed to have looked at this myself, but I am here alone all day, so...
July 1881. Richard returned from his meeting with the king. Never have I seen him so pale. I was concerned for his heart. He would not speak with me, but immediately shut himself up in his study and started working on a new project. He will not tell me the first thing about it. He will only say that it was time he repaid his king. It confirms Ludwig's diary. He wasn't crazy.
Yes, but Ludwig says that the opera was completed. Imagine that, completed. There's something else.
August 1882. We had a messenger tonight from the king. He brought a letter which Richard burnt. I did manage to see a bit of it. It said something about a great night in Munich and that it would be Richard's supreme triumph and someone else's destruction. Ludwig then wrote that even though he himself would probably die, his immortal soul would be freed thanks to Richard. I worry for poor Ludwig and for us. Where will we be if his madness continues? Surely someone will put an end to it. Wow.
There's one more.
May 1883. I sent Richard's sealed package to the king, as he instructed moments before he closed his eyes forever. I could not even bring myself to care what was in it. What could it matter now? Whatever it is, I hope it brings the king good memories of Richard. He did so much for my beloved.
The package.
All right. Woohoo!
Hi, Gabriel.
All right, Gabriel. He always wears a talisman now. I gotta always make sure I'm ready to be the Schottenjäger. It kind of gives you a lot of supernatural vibes, and I enjoyed that show. You know, the brothers, yeah.
Sam and Dean Winchester.
Yep. I feel like one of the Lost Brothers.
She sounds delightful. I'd love to meet her. Oh, she's a hoot, all right.
Baron, are you
Just
Ludwig
pretend
the
you don't have
Second?
a penis around and you'll be fine. But there's no more need to rip them off.
Now I'm really intrigued.
This one time, I'd gone off to this, well, party, you might say. And it was getting a bit hairy. Well, Gracie.
Oh.
Oh.
Better. Come here, Kleiner. Detta does not speak English, but then she has her own methods of communication.
I should leave you two kids alone.
Oh, don't be silly.
Now, Gabriel, what are you doing?
Gabriel, don't you dare.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Well, he got closer than Larry ever did.
You ain't lying.
Freezer, I can't just take your date.
Why not? I didn't expect her tonight. And for some reason, I don't find myself in that mood. Besides, from what you've told me, you live like a monk down south at that castle. Your body needs some attention. Detta.
Oh, go Lord.
Zeige ihm sein Schlafzimmer.
All right. Thanks to everyone for joining us for Skinamax.
Okay. And in this episode, Gable gets laid.
I didn't even have to go on the SS McBoobich. That was not love and sale.
Yeah. Skip him nothing.
Bye-bye. Nice pillow, though.
Very nice looking bed.
Burn? Are you going to join us too?
Everyone's like you, dude. You're being very creepy right now.
I will see you later. All right. I'll see myself out. Okay, so first off, Bess, we need to go back to the hunting club.
Yep.
That was in Marine's Plus.
I'm gonna do safe.
Oh yeah, make sure you save. However you want to name it. Gabriel got lucky or whatever. Let me know when you want your stopping point to be, Vast. So.
No, okay.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that little glitch thing. 4 is not the best chapter, I'll put it that way. 5 and 6 is where the things pick up. 4 was just like, you're just trying to get to the information that Ludwig was cursed, and his opera friend Wagner was going to write him an opera to cure him of his ailment. Yeah, hunting club. Nope, not that. Yep, because we need to pick up that tape recorder that Gabriel stashed in the magazine. Xavier.
The men will be meeting here later today for the trip. I'm sure they won't wait for you, so you might want to be on time.
I'll be here. Sweet of you to worry, though.
I'm pretty sure he does not worry. He hates Gabriel, but it's
there you go.
His being.
Yeah, nobody saw me. Okay. So now we need to leave. There's nothing else we can do here. All right, we need to Ubergao, your attorney or lawyer. Yeah, and this is the sad part, Dasher, because again, I love Harvester. This came out before Harvester, so like Harvester was so dead in the water by the time it came out. It just never got the publicity it deserved. Yeah, because it took years. It took way too long to make all those 3D models. Yeah, that's what killed it. Just having it, they were trying to make all those 3D models. Hold on, go back. We need to go get some sausage. Yep.
I don't think she speaks much. I don't think she...
All right, you know what? We need a Weisswurst.
Weisswurst. 6 mark.
All right, so give her some money for a Weisswurst.
The wallets?
Yeah.
Go, guys.
Can I have some of that Weisswurst?
6 mark, bitte.
Right, that will come in handy later. We just got that out of the way.
Later.
All right. So now we talk to
Uber. Well, considering that, Thatcher is about to.
Oh, it's 11. Yeah, yeah, we can save it. Why don't you do like a new name?
All right.
Oh yeah, have fun with these things, Fast. Be creative. We just bought some white Vice first. Yeah, White Wolf. White sausage. Vice first. Okay, well, good thing is, Fast, is that yeah, now you're on chapter 5, so there's this chapter and the final chapter are left.
Okay, yeah.
All right. I mean, yeah, other than some errors with chapter 4, I still like I very much enjoy all the German culture, the nice sights. Again, your dad did a lot of good job with the directing and everything for this project. So, got to hand it off to him, Vash.
Yeah.
And thanks for still allowing the costumes. I've been enjoying Rugelbon. Everybody likes Rugelbon. It seems he's getting to be as popular as the shark is.
Mm-hmm.
All of them, actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, guys. I will think of ideas for VS back there because she looks great.
Right. All right. So, hold on.
Yep. You want to do more power washing? Because I got some time. If you want to do more power washing.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm just.
You just relaxing?
Well, Sergio might be able to sleep as well.
Yeah, because I was going to mention that. Remember, you get an extra hour tonight because once it hits 2, it goes back to 1.
Yeah.
And I do have everything ready for
I'm gonna
tomorrow
go
with,
raid Liking.
Oh wait, Zoe. All right, folks, you take it easy now. We'll see you later.
See y'all later.
See ya.
See you.